How did these small, plastic models become so popular? Let's find out. Airfix is the oldest UK manufacturer of scale plastic model kits and has been producing kits since 1952. It was first created by Hungarian refugee Nicholas Cove in 1939. The first iteration of Airfix was a company that manufactured rubber inflated toys. Nicholas Cove combined the process of fixing air into products, and his belief was that all successful companies should have their names at the beginning of business directories. Therefore, Airfix was born. The first true Airfix kit was the Golden Hind, which was released in 1952, and it was sold in Woolworths for a whole 2 shillings. The famous BTK Spitfire, the BTK referring to the squadron marking transfers that came with the kit, was launched in 1953, the first in a long line of Airfix Spitfire kits. The BTK was later replaced by the Spitfire 9 in 1959, and that would remain in the range until 2005. During the 1970s, Airfix introduced larger scales and produced 20 million kits per year. In 1971, Airfix acquired Meccano in Dinky to become one of the UK's largest toy manufacturers. The 24th scale Spitfire 1A became the first super kit, an extremely detailed kit that was truly ahead of its time. The 1980s was an era of uncertainty for the brand. Airfix unfortunately went bust in 1981, but was soon purchased by General Mills. They, as the new owners, set about releasing new products to capitalise on the success of the Empire Strikes Back, such as the Imperial AT-AT. The early 2000s was a big year for Airfix. It celebrated its 50th anniversary by issuing a 1:72 scale Spitfire 1A in the markings of the original BTK Spitfire. The brand was also acquired for £2.6 million by Hornby Hobbies. In 2009, Hornby began to embrace the digital age, with design switching to CAD, computer-aided design, for all of its kits. The original iconic box art, that was produced by the late Roy Cross, began to switch over to the digital age as well, and these were skillfully composed and rendered by Adam Tooby. The 2010s was both embracing the future and bringing back the past. In 2013, the Quick Build brand was launched to attract a new generation of model builders by creating a range of pre-painted clipped-together kits for the 6+ year age group. The Vintage Classics range was introduced, bringing older but much-loved kits back to the market, each featuring the original artwork and information about the history of the model. With that brings us to the present-day Airfix, and I think Airfix is as relevant today as it ever has been. I think it's gone through a bit of a revival, actually, with people looking for ways to escape day-to-day life and picking up hobbies maybe that they left behind many years ago. You know, I certainly did that. I have very fond memories of making Airfix with my grandfather, mainly Spitfires, obviously. And I think that's why when I got back into Airfix and I got afflicted by the Second World War, I first purchased the Spitfire Mark 1 set from my local model shop that I do need to visit more, as long as the wallet allows it. And I think Airfix is great. I think it's great for mindfulness, because you're just focusing on that. You're focusing on something that you enjoy and you're putting your effort into, and you're creating something. I know you're following a kit, you're following instructions, but you know, for example, the Spitfire that I just showed there, I added the D-Day invasion stripes. Yes, it's not particularly historically accurate because it's a Mark 1 and the Mark 1 didn't fly in D-Day, yada yada yada, but that was something that I wanted to do because I love the D-Day invasion stripes. I just think they look awesome on Spitfires and all the other aircraft that they were painted onto. And yeah, so it gives you that chance to follow the instructions, but then add a bit of your own kind of creativity to it as well. And I think as well, Airfix then kind of inspired other companies to be started. Look at Hobby, for example. It's a Polish brand. They're really good. I'll put their link in the description. They make Lego-based World War II and World War I models as well, and some other historical ones as well. And they're amazing. I've got some of them on my list that I want to eventually buy, mainly the Lancaster bomber. So I think even though Airfix has gone through some downs as we've seen, it's stuck around, and I think it is going to stick around because, like I say, you know, people are looking for hobbies. You know, there's different levels to it. You know, there's people like me who, like I say, I just do it because I enjoy it, and then there's the modelers who are unbelievably talented, and some of the detail that can go into these models, and then people make dioramas from them. Absolutely insane, absolutely insane. So, as well, if you haven't checked it out, many years ago, James May did a series called James May's Toy Stories, and one of them he made a life-size Airfix Spitfire, and I have very fond memories of watching that growing up. I'll try and find, I think I found it on YouTube, or if not, I think it's on UK TV Play or Uplay in the UK. I'd definitely check that out as well if you've not watched it before. It's really good. Yeah, I absolutely love Airfix. I'm sure many of you who watch this channel do as well, because it's just something extra. You know, you can read books, you can watch films about the Second World War, but you know, getting hands-on with the vehicles and the aircraft that were involved is another way to kind of immerse yourself in the history as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that bit of potted history about Airfix. Just thought I'd do something a bit different to start off the year on the channel. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe as well. We hit 30 subscribers end of last year, beginning of this year, which was amazing. Thank you so much. I know it's not massive numbers, but you know, I started from nothing, 0 to 30. I'm grateful for every single one. So yes, thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.